everybody, Kelly Porath here with Blue Rose Interiors, and this is your 2-minute design. Please excuse my seasonal virus. I hope you all will escape the season unscathed without coming down with something from your little munchkins. Charlene wrote in recently and she wanted to know whether or not it was okay to paint all of the rooms in her home a color that she absolutely loves. And the answer, Charlene, is an absolute resounding yes, please do, with only one caveat. So, painting rooms in your home, unified color instantly harmonizes it, instantly brings it together and gives it a common purpose. This is used all the time in show homes, right? So that it's just peaceful and harmonious and everything connects to one another. The issue also with something like a show home is that you risk erring on the side of too common, too plain, too neutral. So you want to make sure that you're working a little extra harder to give those rooms their individual personality. The best way to do this is to give them a feature wall, is to make sure that you accessorize them in a way that defines their individual purpose. The caveat to this is if the color that you're choosing is too dark, if you're picking a heavily saturated color, a color that is quite dark, it's going to instantly close in your home, bring those walls in, make them advance, and make your home feel very small. It will also absorb a lot of light. So if your home is not one that carries a lot of light to begin with, instantaneously your home's going to feel very dark and very closed in. Going into winter, this may or may not be a consideration for you. Going back to lighter colors, when you stand in the central location of your home, when you stand in your hallway, the kind of design rule is that all of the colors of the rooms that you can see should be either heavily coordinated or the same. So you see sometimes people have like a saturated mustard in one room and maybe a pastel in another room and then a very warm tone in another room. You want to make sure that if you are going with different colors that they coordinate on the same hue, tone, and saturation point. So honor your theme. If you have a beach theme, if you have a country theme, if you have whatever that theme is for you, honor that and pick colors that coordinate heavily in the same spectrum. The other thing is if you have an open concept home, kind of the design rule is that all of those areas that are common and open to each other should have the same paint treatment. I see sometimes people create an artificial line or delineation between the spaces and apply 2 different paint treatments, but that is against the whole concept of the open concept space, which is to treat them all as the same area. If you do want to create differentiation and personality in those spaces, again, like we talked about, pick that feature wall, add in a heavy decal, use accessories to create definition between those spaces. So Charlene, absolutely go ahead, paint those spaces the color that you love, provided it's not a very dark color, in which case you may want to use it as a feature wall. I'm Kelly Porath, and that was your 2-minute design.